Have you ever wondered how to deal with a breakup in a more calm and resilient way? On this fascinating philosophical journey, we will explore the secrets of Stoicism, an ancient wisdom that offers insights into overcoming the emotional pain of a separation. Dive with us into these timeless principles that will guide you toward acceptance, emotional self-control, and the constant pursuit of virtue. Don't miss this opportunity to transform pain into wisdom. Stay until the end and join our community by subscribing for more enriching reflections. Number 1. Serene acceptance of reality. By delving into the Stoic essence, we discover a deep understanding of the nature of our domain, which is limited to our actions and thoughts, excluding external events. In the context of a breakup, Stoic philosophy urges us to embrace the reality that the relationship has come to an end. This serene acceptance is not interpreted as passive resignation, but rather as a calm understanding of the inevitability of certain events in life. It is the beginning of a journey towards healing, where letting go of resistance and allowing life to flow become acts of authenticity and emotional maturity. Serene acceptance of reality implies a conscious surrender to the truth of the present moment. It is not an act of defeat, but rather a recognition that resisting what already is only prolongs suffering. Stoic philosophy teaches us that by embracing reality with serenity, we not only begin the healing process, but also free ourselves from the burden of fighting the inevitable. This acceptance does not impede personal growth, but rather creates the space necessary for new seeds of authenticity and wisdom to germinate in the fertile soil of acceptance. Number 2. Emotional self-control. Stoic philosophy is revealed as a beacon of wisdom for managing our tumultuous emotions after a breakup. Experiencing sadness, anger, loneliness, and confusion becomes an intrinsic expression of our humanity, but the Stoics invite us not to succumb to the slavery of these emotional states. Instead of reacting impulsively to waves of feelings, the philosophy advocates emotional self-control. This call to self-control involves a process of self-awareness and self-control. Acknowledging our emotions without prejudice, allowing ourselves to feel the natural flow of emotional experience, and then consciously choosing a constructive response becomes a profound exercise in self-discipline. This approach, although challenging, empowers us by reminding us that our emotions do not define us. Instead of being swept away by the tide of impulsive reactions, we become captains of our own emotional ship, sailing purposefully toward calmer waters. Number 3. Reflection on virtue. Virtue, as the cornerstone of Stoicism, becomes the compass that guides us during the journey of rupture. In these difficult times, deep reflection on our own personal virtues and values presents itself as an act of self-discovery on the path to healing. The key question is revealed: how can we apply wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation in our improvement process? The pursuit of virtue during a breakup not only involves the identification of ethical principles, but also their practical application in our daily lives. Questioning ourselves about how we can manifest these virtues in the midst of adversity becomes a valuable exercise. Reflecting on virtue not only helps us find a deeper purpose in our healing, but also guides us toward an inner strength that transcends external circumstances. In this process, we discover that virtue becomes the foundation on which we build our emotional resilience and our ability to face difficulties with grace and serenity. Number 4. Focus on what you can control. At the crossroads of a breakup, Stoicism emerges as a beacon that guides us toward a fundamental principle: focusing on what we can control and accepting what is beyond our control. Reality teaches us that we cannot control our ex-partner's feelings or actions, but we can control our response and how we choose to deal with the current situation. This focus on our own actions and thoughts becomes a powerful tool that gives us back a sense of agency and empowerment in the midst of adversity. By recognizing that the only sphere of direct influence lies within ourselves, we are able to free ourselves from the burden of trying to change the uncontrollable. Stoicism reminds us that even in the emotional chaos of a breakup, we retain control over our own narrative and can write the next chapter of our lives with authenticity and purpose. Number 5. Practice of gratitude. Immersed in the fabric of gratitude, we discover a powerful balm for our emotional wounds. The daily practice of finding things to be grateful for becomes a healing ritual, especially when the breakup threatens to plunge us into darkness. Being grateful for the lessons learned, the shared experiences, and the new opportunities that lie ahead becomes an act of resistance in the face of adversity. In this context, gratitude becomes a beacon that guides us towards the light in the midst of the emotional storm. By shifting our focus from what is lost to what still remains in our lives, the practice of gratitude becomes an essential tool for transforming suffering into a constant search for the light that will guide us toward healing and renewal. If you're enjoying what you've seen so far, I encourage you to show your support by clicking the I like it, which you will find just below. Your support is essential so we can continue bringing you quality content. Number 6. Constant learning. From the Stoic perspective, the breakup is revealed as a constant learning opportunity. Reflecting on every detail of the experience allows us to draw valuable lessons that might otherwise go unnoticed. Stoic philosophy challenges us to question and explore, how can we grow from this experience? What does it reveal about ourselves and our future relationships? In this journey of constant learning, the breakup becomes a significant chapter in the book of our lives. Each challenge is presented as an opportunity for personal growth, transforming pain into an inexhaustible source of wisdom that enriches our being and prepares us to face future challenges with greater understanding and strength. Number 7. Face pain with courage. Stoicism invites us to change our perception of pain by urging us to face it with courage and dignity. It's not about repressing or avoiding the intense emotions that accompany a breakup, but about accepting them courageously. Feeling sadness, loneliness, or confusion does not weaken us. On the contrary, recognizing these emotions and allowing ourselves to experience them becomes an act of self-compassion and courage. By facing pain with courage, we not only confront difficult emotions, but we also embrace the opportunity to heal. Pain becomes a traveling companion that guides us towards healing, transforming the breakup into a process of self-discovery and emotional strengthening. This Stoic approach reminds us that courage lies not in avoiding pain, but in confronting it with the dignity necessary to transform it into an engine of personal growth. Number 8. Don't obsess with the past or the future. Stoic philosophy provides us with a beacon of wisdom by reminding us of the importance of living fully in the present, freeing us from the chains of the past and overwhelming worries about the future. Not staying trapped in the shadows of the past, regretting decisions or events that could have been different, and avoiding obsession with the future, which is often fraught with uncertainty, becomes an act of emotional liberation. In this context, Stoicism invites us to focus our attention on the here and now, recognizing that small daily actions are what truly take us forward on our journey of self-discovery and recovery. Each present moment becomes an opportunity to practice serenity and acceptance of what is, thus contributing to a more balanced and conscious path. Number 9. Seek emotional support. In the emotional journey of a breakup, Stoicism reveals to us the importance of recognizing our shared humanity when seeking emotional support. Breakup, often perceived as a lonely path, is illuminated by the realization that we are not alone on this journey. Sharing our feelings and concerns with close friends or seeking guidance from a therapist becomes an act of courage and self-care. Stoicism teaches us that facing the breakup with emotional support not only provides understanding and companionship, but also connects us to the very essence of our humanity. In this process, we discover that connection with others becomes a valuable anchor in the midst of emotional storms, providing us with the strength necessary to move toward recovery with greater resilience and understanding. Number 10. Continue the pursuit of virtue and wisdom. Life, according to the Stoic perspective, is conceived as a ceaseless journey towards virtue and wisdom. Facing a breakup becomes a significant chapter of this journey, an opportunity to continue our growth as individuals. Here, Stoicism guides us to see the experience of breakup not as an end, but as a catalyst for personal rebirth. Leveraging this experience as a step on our path to authenticity and inner strength involves seeking virtue in every act and drawing wisdom from every life experience. The breakup, far from being an insurmountable obstacle, becomes a turning point that drives us to question, learn, and evolve. Thus, the constant search for our best version becomes the lighthouse that guides our journey, transforming adversity into continuous opportunities for improvement. Self-improvement. Now, before we say goodbye, I want to ask you a thought-provoking question. How would you apply these secrets of Stoicism in your own life? Are there any principles that resonate with you in a special way? We'd love to hear your thoughts. So please share your experiences or comments just below. Your participation enriches our community. And remember, if you enjoyed this philosophical journey and want to explore more fascinating topics, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. This way you will be aware of each new reflection and wisdom shared. Until next time, and may your journey towards serenity and authenticity be constant.